Why, after thousands of years, does the conflict between Jews and Arabs still rage on? Why do tensions spill over not just between nations, but even within Muslim countries themselves? Is it politics, religion, or is there something far deeper at play? Something almost no one talks about? The shocking truth is, this isn't just a modern struggle. Its roots run all the way back to a single family, to two brothers whose story is written in the Bible. Isaac, the patriarch of the Jewish people. Ishmael, the patriarch of the Arabs and Muslims. Born of the same father, Abraham, yet set on paths that would divide the world for millennia. Here's the twist. The Bible doesn't just tell us why they fought. It reveals how it will end. Hidden in Scripture is a moment where these two brothers meet again. A reconciliation so profound that some scholars believe it's the key to the future peace of nations. What if the resolution to one of history's greatest conflicts was foretold thousands of years ago? And what if we're living in the days when it could finally unfold? Stay with me, because once you see this ancient prophecy, you'll never look at today's headlines the same way again. In the tapestry of our shared history, the story of Isaac and Ishmael stands as a profound mystery, a narrative woven with divine promises and human frailties. These two brothers, born to Abraham, embody a paradox that has echoed throughout the ages. Their lives, marked by both blessing and division, have left an indelible mark on our world, shaping the spiritual and historical landscape we navigate today. As we delve deeper into their tale, we are invited to uncover the spiritual truths that lie beneath the surface of ancient conflicts and modern tensions. Why does this age-old sibling rivalry hold such weight in our present time? Biblically and spiritually, the story of Isaac and Ishmael challenges us to consider deeper questions about destiny, reconciliation, and the divine threads that bind us all. We are beckoned to explore whether the seeds of peace might be found in understanding their story, a story that speaks to the heart of human conflict and the hope of divine intervention. As we embark on this journey together, let us open our hearts to the wisdom hidden within these ancient texts. The path now opens before us, inviting us to reflect on the possibility of unity amidst division. To truly understand the story of Isaac and Ishmael, we must travel back to the ancient world of Genesis, where divine promises and human choices intertwined. This tale unfolds in the book of Genesis, with Abraham, a man chosen by God, at the heart of a divine covenant. This covenant promised that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars, marking the beginning of a lineage destined to shape the world. Yet within this promise lay the seeds of a profound familial conflict. Isaac and Ishmael, born to different mothers, Sarah and Hagar, represent more than just a family division. Isaac, born to Sarah, was the child of promise through whom the covenant would continue, while Ishmael, born to Hagar, was blessed in his own right as the father of a great nation. Their roles as chosen and blessed set the stage for a narrative that would echo through the ages, symbolizing both division and potential reconciliation. The land and culture surrounding these events were steeped in a rich tapestry of tribal alliances and spiritual beliefs, with Abraham's family journeying through regions that would later become pivotal in the history of both Judaism and Islam. The spiritual significance of these lands and the roles of Isaac and Ishmael in God's plan continue to resonate, as they are seen as patriarchs of nations often in conflict, yet bound by shared heritage. As we delve deeper into their story, we will explore the prophetic moments that suggest redemption and unity, offering a glimpse into how these ancient threads weave into our present reality. Now, let us unravel the first layers of this complex and sacred narrative. As we explore the ancient principle of Ma'avatan Lebanim, we find ourselves standing at the edge of time, gazing into the lives of the patriarchs. Their stories are not merely historical accounts, but prophetic blueprints for future generations. This principle, deeply rooted in Jewish tradition, suggests that the lives of the forefathers are filled with divine foresight, casting shadows that extend far beyond their own lifetimes. It is here, in the unfolding narrative of Isaac and Ishmael, that we begin to see the intricate tapestry of destiny woven with threads of both conflict and potential reconciliation. In the book of Genesis, we meet Abraham, the father of many nations, whose lineage would forever change the course of history. His sons, Isaac and Ishmael, embody the duality of divine promise and human complexity. Isaac, born of Sarah, represents the covenantal promise, while Ishmael, born of Hagar, embodies a different yet significant destiny. Their stories, though seemingly separate, are intertwined in a prophetic dance, foreshadowing the enduring tension and the hope for unity between their descendants. The principle of Ma'avatan Lebanim invites us to look beyond the surface, to discern the divine script written within their lives. As we trace the footsteps of these patriarchs, we are drawn into a narrative that is both ancient and strikingly relevant. The conflict between their descendants, the Jews and Arabs, echoes through the corridors of time, a testament to the prophetic nature of their stories. Yet, within this tension lies the seed of potential reconciliation, a whisper of hope carried through the ages. The biblical account of Isaac and Ishmael meeting to bury their father Abraham is a poignant reminder of the possibility of coming together, even amidst deep-seated divisions. It is a moment that transcends time, urging us to consider the spiritual unity that could pave the way for peace. In this unfolding story, the principle of Ma'avatan Lebanim serves as a beacon, guiding us to seek understanding and wisdom from the past. It challenges us to look beyond the immediate, to perceive the divine patterns that continue to shape our world. As we reflect on the lives of Isaac and Ishmael, we are invited to consider the prophetic implications for our time. Could it be that within these ancient stories lies the blueprint for reconciliation, a divine promise waiting to be fulfilled? And so, as we journey further into this narrative, let us carry with us the hope that the stories of old are not just relics of the past, but living prophecies, calling us to seek the divine threads that bind us all. Let us move forward with the understanding that true peace may yet be found, not through human endeavor alone, but through the spiritual unity that transcends time and division. In the heart of the Genesis story, we find a moment of profound human decision-making that echoes through history. Sarah, Abraham's wife, is caught in the tension between a divine promise and the daunting reality of her own barrenness. In a world where lineage and legacy mean everything, the weight of God's promise to Abraham that his descendants would be as countless as the stars rests heavily upon them both. Yet as time stretches on, the promise remains unfulfilled. It is here, in this crucible of waiting, that human intervention steps in, attempting to bridge the gap between divine timing and human impatience. In a moment of desperation, and perhaps a flicker of doubt, Sarah offers her maidservant Hagar to Abraham, hoping to fulfill God's promise through her. This decision, though culturally acceptable at the time, sets into motion a series of events that will shape the destiny of nations. Hagar conceives and gives birth to Ishmael, a child born not of the covenantal promise, but of human orchestration. This act, while seemingly a solution, introduces complexity into the divine narrative, one that God, in His infinite wisdom, will weave into His greater plan. The birth of Ishmael is not just a footnote in the story of Abraham's lineage. It is a pivotal moment filled with spiritual significance. Ishmael, though not the child of promise, is not forgotten by God. In Genesis 16:11-12, the angel of the Lord speaks to Hagar, declaring that her son will be a wild donkey of a man, his hand against everyone and everyone's hand against him. This prophecy, while foreboding, also carries within it the seeds of a unique destiny, one that will unfold in ways only the divine can fully comprehend. As we reflect on this narrative, we are drawn into the tension between divine promise and human action. The story of Sarah, Abraham, and Hagar serves as a mirror, reflecting the times when we too might attempt to hasten God's plans through our own efforts. Yet, within this tension lies a profound truth. God's promises are not thwarted by human intervention. Instead, they are woven into the fabric of His divine purpose, often in ways that transcend our understanding. In the unfolding saga of Ishmael and Isaac, we are reminded that God's plans are vast and intricate, encompassing both the seen and the unseen. As we continue our journey through this narrative, let us hold on to the hope that even in our moments of impatience and doubt, God's promises remain steadfast, waiting to be revealed in their perfect time. Let us move forward, seeking the divine patterns that guide us, trusting that within the complexity lies the promise of reconciliation and peace. In the desert wilderness, where the winds carry whispers of ancient tales, the prophecy of Ishmael, a wild donkey of a man, unfolds with profound implications. This imagery, drawn from Genesis, paints a picture of untamed freedom, a spirit unbridled by the constraints of civilization. Ishmael's destiny, as foretold by the angel, is one of perpetual tension, a life marked by conflict and resilience. This prophecy is not merely a prediction of strife, but a revelation of a unique calling, echoing through the sands of time, shaping the identity of a people destined to live on the fringes, yet never forgotten by the divine. The metaphor of the wild donkey, an animal known for its independence and strength, encapsulates the essence of Ishmael's descendants. It speaks to a people who, despite being cast out into the wilderness, carry within them the promise of survival and endurance. This untamed freedom, while a source of conflict, also becomes a testament to their indomitable spirit. The prophecy suggests a life of struggle, yet it also hints at a deeper truth, that within the chaos there exists a divine purpose, a role within the grand tapestry of God's creation that only they can fulfill. As we delve deeper into this narrative, we are invited to consider the broader implications of Ishmael's prophecy. It is a story that resonates with the complexities of human nature and the divine interplay of freedom and destiny. The tension between Ishmael and his half-brother Isaac is not merely a familial discord, but a reflection of the broader human condition, a struggle between our desires and divine will, between our plans and God's promises. This tension, while challenging, offers a space for growth and transformation, an opportunity to seek reconciliation and understanding. In the unfolding journey of Ishmael, we see a parallel to our own spiritual paths. We, too, are often caught between the wildness of our human nature and the call to align with a higher purpose. The prophecy of Ishmael invites us to embrace the freedom that comes with faith, to trust in the divine plan, even when the path seems uncertain. It challenges us to find peace within the tension, knowing that God's promises are not bound by our limitations, but are fulfilled in ways that transcend our understanding. As we continue to explore this sacred story, let us hold on to the hope that within the wildness there is wisdom, within the conflict there is connection. Let us journey forward, seeking the divine patterns that guide us, trusting that reconciliation and peace are not only possible, but promised. In the quiet corners of Genesis, the miraculous birth of Isaac unfolds, a child of promise, born to Abraham and Sarah in their old age, a testament to divine faithfulness. Isaac's arrival is not merely the fulfillment of a long-awaited promise, but the catalyst for a profound shift in the family dynamics of Abraham's household. With Isaac's birth, the prophecy of a great nation through Sarah is set into motion, yet it simultaneously stirs the waters of tension and division, a spiritual fracture that echoes through the corridors of time. The laughter of Sarah, once a symbol of disbelief, now transforms into a melody of joy, resonating with the fulfillment of God's promise. However, this joy is shadowed by the growing tension between Sarah and Hagar, Ishmael's mother. As Isaac grows, Sarah's protective instincts intensify, leading to the pivotal moment when she demands the exile of Hagar and Ishmael. This act, though painful, is steeped in prophetic significance, marking a separation that would shape the destinies of two great nations. In the wilderness, Hagar and Ishmael's exile becomes a poignant narrative of survival and divine intervention. The scriptures tell us of Hagar's despair, her cries echoing in the barren landscape. Yet it is here that God hears and responds. The angel's promise to Hagar that Ishmael would become a great nation is reaffirmed, underscoring the divine care that transcends human rejection. This moment of divine encounter in the wilderness is a powerful reminder of God's unwavering presence, even in the midst of exile and isolation. The spiritual fracture between Isaac and Ishmael, though painful, serves a greater purpose within God's divine plan. It is a narrative that invites us to reflect on the complexities of human relationships and the mysterious ways in which God weaves together the threads of destiny. The tension between the brothers is not merely a historical conflict, but a reflection of the broader spiritual struggle between promise and fulfillment, between human frailty and divine sovereignty. As we ponder this sacred story, we are reminded of the profound truth that within every fracture, there lies the potential for healing and reconciliation. The exile of Ishmael, while a moment of separation, is also a testament to the enduring promise of God's grace, a promise that continues to unfold, inviting us to seek understanding and unity amidst our differences. Let us journey forward with hope, trusting that in the divine tapestry, every thread has its place and every story its purpose. As we turn our gaze to the sacred texts, a profound divergence emerges, a divergence that has fueled centuries of spiritual and geopolitical tension. The Torah, in Genesis 22, recounts the binding of Isaac, an event known in Hebrew as the Akedah. Here, Abraham is called to sacrifice his son Isaac, a test of faith that underscores Isaac's role as the child of promise. This narrative is a cornerstone of Jewish faith, symbolizing obedience and the covenantal relationship between God and the descendants of Isaac. Yet, in the Quran, a different narrative unfolds. Surah 37 speaks of a similar sacrifice, but it is Ishmael, not Isaac, who is offered. This distinction is not merely a difference in names. It is a divergence that speaks to the heart of identity and divine favor. For Muslims, Ishmael is the forefather of the Arab people, and his near sacrifice is a testament to his and Abraham's submission to Allah. This narrative shift is not just a theological nuance, but a foundational element that shapes Islamic identity and its connection to Abraham. This divergence in sacred storytelling is more than an ancient tale. It is a living tension that reverberates through the ages. The question of which son was chosen touches the core of both Jewish and Islamic faiths, influencing how each tradition understands its place in the divine narrative. It is a tension that has spilled over into the geopolitical realm, coloring the relationship between Jews and Arabs with layers of historical and spiritual complexity. In these narratives, we find a mirror reflecting the broader human struggle for identity, belonging, and divine favor. The stories of Isaac and Ishmael, though rooted in antiquity, continue to shape the contours of modern faith and politics. They remind us that our spiritual heritage is not monolithic, but a tapestry woven with threads of divine mystery and human interpretation. As we navigate this sacred tension, we are called to seek deeper understanding and empathy, recognizing that within these ancient stories lies the potential for reconciliation and peace. Let us hold these narratives with reverence, acknowledging their power to divide and their potential to unite. As we journey through these sacred texts, may we find the courage to see beyond the differences, to the shared heritage that binds us all. And so, we move forward, seeking the divine thread that weaves through every story, guiding us toward a future where spiritual unity might transcend earthly divisions. As you sit with the echoes of Isaac and Ishmael, reflect on the tapestry of your own life, woven with threads of conflict and hope. Can you sense the divine whisper in the spaces where division has taken root? The call to unity isn't a distant echo. It's a gentle nudge at the core of your being, urging you to rise above the ancient scars of separation. Are you ready to let go of the comfort of division and embrace the unknown path of reconciliation? In the stillness of your heart, where impatience meets faith, lies the question: will you trust in divine timing? The promise of peace is not a hurried endeavor, but a slow, deliberate unfolding. As you ponder this, think of the times you've rushed ahead, forging paths not meant for your feet. Can you surrender your impatience and allow the divine tapestry to unfold with its mysterious wisdom? The wild dance of freedom and purpose swirls around you, much like the prophecy of Ishmael. In this dance, will you find the courage to seek the whispers of peace amidst chaos? It's in these untamed spaces that your spirit is called to listen deeply, to embrace the tension as a sacred invitation to grow. Will you let the divine guide you through the storm, trusting that peace is not the absence of conflict, but the presence of God within it? As you reflect on the shared heritage of Isaac and Ishmael, the question remains: will you embrace the divine thread that binds us all? It's a thread woven with grace, longing for healing and reconciliation. In this moment of quiet intensity, let your heart be still and open to the possibility of unity. Allow the divine to weave your story into the greater tapestry of peace as you prepare to step into the climax of this spiritual journey. As we stand at the brink of revelation, the ancient story of Isaac and Ishmael unfolds before us, not just as a tale from the past, but as a prophetic mirror reflecting the divine truth of our times. Imagine the weight of the promise made to Abraham, a covenant echoing through the ages, speaking of nations and kings, of countless descendants as numerous as the stars. Yet within this promise lies a truth that goes beyond mere lineage, a truth calling us towards a profound spiritual awakening. Could it be that the key to peace, the resolution of this age-old sibling rivalry, is not found in the division of their descendants, but in the unity of their shared heritage? This is the divine mystery now unveiled. The call for reconciliation is not just a whisper of the past, but a powerful invitation to the present. In this moment, we confront what is truly at stake: the very essence of our spiritual identity and the legacy we leave for future generations. Prophecy is not a distant echo, but a living, breathing testament of what could be. The world stands at a crossroads where the choices of individuals ripple through the fabric of history. Will we choose the path of separation, holding on to the comfort of ancient grievances, or will we dare to step into the unknown, embracing the divine call to unity that promises healing and peace? It is here, in this sacred space of decision, that the weight of prophecy rests upon our shoulders, urging us to act with urgency and awe. Hear now the voice of the divine, resonating with the urgency of a trumpet call, urging us to awaken from our spiritual slumber. This is not merely a story of two brothers, but a living testament to the power of divine intervention. The time is now to open our hearts to the possibility of transformation, to allow the divine to weave us into a tapestry of reconciliation and peace. Let us not shy away from this moment of confrontation, but rather embrace it as a sacred call to action. As the curtain of prophecy draws back, revealing a path forged by love and unity, may we have the courage to walk it, knowing that within this divine journey lies the promise of true and lasting peace. As we stand together at this pivotal moment, I invite you to pause and reflect on the prophetic truths we've explored today. Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. Your voice is a vital part of this ongoing dialogue. Let us journey together, hand in hand, as we unravel the mysteries of prophecy and seek divine wisdom in our lives. If you feel the stirring of the Spirit and wish to continue walking this path of revelation, consider subscribing. By doing so, you will not only stay connected with our community, but also remain spiritually alert to the unfolding of future revelations. Together, we will navigate the intricate tapestry of prophecy, discovering the divine messages woven within. May this moment be a sacred invitation to open your heart to transformation and unity. As we embrace the call to reconciliation and peace, let us carry the quiet urgency of this mission forward. The journey is just beginning, and within it lies the promise of true and lasting peace.